Hello everyone, this is John Hansen for Florida Physique Report Episode 2. Today is Wednesday, July 23rd, 2014, and today we're going to go over the Ancient City Classic, which was the contest held last weekend in St. Augustine, Florida. The promoter is Gene Schlossberg. Gene is a veteran contest promoter. He's 80 years old. He's still going at it strong. So we're going to go over the results of that competition. And also there was another contest held in Boca Raton, Florida last weekend. It was the NPC Prestige Crystal Cup. They had an NPC show and an IFBB show. The IFBB, they had the bikini and men's physique, so we'll go over that competition also. And finally, there was the Masters Nationals last weekend in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Huge competition, over 900 competitors, and quite a few people from Florida got their pro cards, so I want to mention them and give them some recognition. Don't have any interviews today. We're just going to be doing the Florida Physique Report. Next week we'll be back. We're going to have a bigger show next week. We got hopefully Tim Gardner, who is the promoter for the Tampa Bay Pro Show, which is coming up only in 2 weeks. He's also doing the Tim Gardner Extravaganza along with that, which is an NPC show. And this year, for the first time, it's going to be a nationally qualified show. So it should be a really big event. But first of all, let's go over the results of the Ancient City Classic. The winner of this contest was someone close to my heart because I'm a little bit older myself. He was 52-year-old Frank Sapienza. And Frank is the mainstay on the Florida bodybuilding shows. If you've gone to any shows in the Orlando area or Tampa area, and when you see the over 50 category, you've probably seen Frank. He almost always wins the over 50 category because this guy is ripped. He's always in shape. I told him his physique sort of reminds me of Frank Zane. He's tall. He's about 5'11", very lean. He only weighed 182 pounds. But man, this guy shows up in shape every time at every contest, and not too many guys look as good as him over 50. But this time at the Ancient City Classic, Frank not only won the over 50 category and the Masters overall, but then he went into the open category and won the light heavyweight class and the overall. He beat all the young guys. So congratulations to Frank. That was a big win for him, an overall win. He's going on to the Florida State competition in Orlando. He wants to get the overall there. He told me his goal is to win an overall in a nationally qualified competition. So he's been trying for the Tampa Bay Classic for the last couple of years, hasn't been able to win the overall in the open category there. He's always won the over 50, and now he's going for the Florida State. So we'll be looking for Frank in a couple of weeks. I just want to go over some of the other results really quick. The teen winner, they only had one teenager this time. His name was Hunter Devon. I believe he was about 18 years old. First competition, he won first place. Masters men over 60 was won by Bill Long. Bill's been competing in quite a few shows lately this year in 2014, and he won that contest. Frank Sapienza, as I said, won the over 50. The over 40 was won by Rich Alexander, who was also shredded for the show. Rich really did his homework. He was really conditioned. Won the over 40 contest. Craig Truman was second, and Ken Shoemate was third. Ken's an interesting story because he's just coming back from cancer, and he was actually wearing a colostomy bag. He had a special pair of posing trunks made to cover up the colostomy bag. So congratulations to Ken. That takes a lot of courage. I believe this is his third contest. Maybe we can do an interview with Ken here on FloridaPhysique.com in the near future. As we said, Frank Sapienza won the overall in the Masters Men Bodybuilding. In the men's physique category, Patrick Nezabisky, hope I'm saying that right, Patrick, he won first place. Jeremiah Hook was second, and Christopher Torres was third. Christopher Torres has a really good physique, very small waist. He should do well in future competitions. The Women's Physique Open had several really good competitors, which I was really happy to see. Angel Coleman took first place. She had a really good combination of muscle mass and contest definition, so she took first. Sherry Stone was second. Sherry was very defined, really good posing routine. You could tell she really worked on her poses. She got second place, and Gina Tumbanello took third place. You could tell Gina has a gymnastics background because she was tumbling all over the stage. Teen figure went to Destiny Book, who has been in several contests already this year. Masters figure over 40 was won by Michelle Ward. Again, really great physique, very ripped, very muscular. Masters figure over 30 was won by tall Sarah Williams. Sarah was also in really good shape, and then Sarah won the overall in the Masters figure. In the figure open, Class A was won by Annie Waller. It was her first competition. We did an interview with her on FloridaPhysique.com. You want to check that out. Annie was very defined with a very impressive back. I think her back was what put her ahead, plus her level of definition, I think, was above the other people. Figure open Class B went to Aitza Sharandal. Hope I'm saying that right. Aitza had shocking red hair, and she really created a good image on stage. She was first place in the figure B. And then figure open Class C went to Sarah Williams, who's just coming off her Masters figure win. And then the overall, like I said, Annie Waller won her first competition and her first overall. Annie told me in our interview that she's going to be doing women's physique next year. So obviously she has a kind of physique that can develop the muscle, and she was going to do bikini originally, then she went to figure, and now she's going to do women's physique. And Teen Bikini, that was won by Emily Lynn Rigdon. The Bikini Open short class was won by Shakita Nicole Edwards. Shakita had a lot of charisma on stage. Very good performance by her. Bikini Open in the tall class was Molly Shattuck. Molly was also competing in her very first show, and she won the overall too. She's got an 18-month-old daughter, and she figured preparing for this competition was a great way to get in shape, great motivation, and man, she looked fantastic. I think Molly could do really well on the national level if she chooses to go that far with it. Then the men's open bodybuilding finished off the competition. There was no lightweight class, but the middleweight class was won by Rich Alexander, who again was so ripped he couldn't be denied. 2 first wins for Rich on last weekend. Joe Garillo was second in the middleweight class. Joe's got a really good physique. Very short guy, real thick, big quads. This guy's got a lot of potential. If he comes in ripped next time, man, he can win an overall. And then Clayton Burns got 3rd place in the middleweights. In the light heavyweights, Frank Sapienza won again, 1st place, beat out Larry Williams, who had a really good upper body, just needs to bring the legs up a little bit, really had the crowd going. Larry's got a great physique. And Craig Truman, who got 2nd in the Masters, was 3rd place in the Open. Heavyweight class, only 2 competitors. Ben Reeves, looks like a young guy, got some good potential, had a good posing routine. He took 1st place, and Daniel Baker was 2nd. And then the super heavyweights was won by Garrick Cligg. He was the only competitor in the super heavyweights. And then, of course, as we said, Frank Sapienza was the overall winner. I also want to mention the Prestige Cup, which was held, like I said, in Boca Raton, Florida. They had 2 pro divisions. They had Pro Bikini and Pro Men's Physique. Pro Bikini was won by Stephanie Mayho, 1st place, and Lacey DeLuca was in 2nd. Our very own Naomi Ola, and when I say our very own, I'm talking about the Powerhouse Gym out here in Tampa, Florida. Naomi trains out here. She got 3rd place. Shell Lewin got 4th place. Dinah Melton got 5th place. Then in the Pro Men's Physique, 1st place went to Anton Antipov. He was in 1st place, followed by Philippe Franco in 2nd, Ruben Gordon in 3rd, Jeff Seed in 4th, and Sheridan House Jr. was in 5th place. Then in the amateur division, men's bodybuilding overall winner went to Gilberto Batista. Really good physique on Gilberto. We'll see what he does in the future. Hopefully he'll go to the national level. Gilberto won the light heavyweights. The lightweight class was won by Jake Weininger, who also won the teenage division. Heavyweights was won by Brandon Selnow. Really big legs on Brandon. And the middleweights was Armando Galvez. Figure novice went to Denise Wertheim. The figure overall winner was Valerie Banning. Women's physique division in the NPC Prestige Cup was won by Teresa Lofquist. Men's physique over 40, 1st place went to Oliver Williams. Men's physique novice, Adrian Cipriani was 1st place. Bikini over 40 was won by Deborah Lindell. And the bikini overall was won by Beth Transu. That's what was happening over at the Boca Raton show, the NPC Prestige Crystal Cup. And then finally, the Masters Nationals this weekend out in Pittsburgh. Huge show again, as all these national level shows are. We had over 900 competitors. Congratulations to the promoter, Gary Udit, for doing such a great job. There was a couple people from the Florida area who got their pro cards. Greg Brandt won the men's physique overall in the over 35 category. He's from Jacksonville. Greg got his pro card. Milton Martinez, who has been a mainstay over here in the Florida area for quite some time. Really good, thick bodybuilder. won the bodybuilding over 40 category. Congratulations to Milton. I know he's been trying for that title for quite some time. And then Amanda Quinlan won the figure overall in the over 35 category. So congratulations to Amanda. So that's it for the Florida Physique Report, episode number 2. Of course, we'll be back next week with more reports. This weekend, they're going to have the Beach Bodies Classic, which is going to be out in Melbourne, Florida. I'll be out there covering that event. The results will be up on FloridaPhysique.com this weekend. And we'll also try and get Tim Gardner on the show. Tim's got his Tampa Bay Classic coming up. He's got a big history in the sport. Tim used to compete many years ago. Now he's one of the best promoters in the United States. He does 2 pro shows, the Wings of Strength Chicago show and the Tampa Bay Pro show. And he also does a local show out here, the Hurricane Bay in Tampa Bay, Florida. So we're going to try and get Tim on the show and talk to him about his career and about his future plans with promoting. Until then, this is the Florida Physique Report. I am John Hansen. We'll see you next week at FloridaPhysique.com.